Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's here. It's finally here. GM's official release of the new 2026 interior on the C8 Corvette Stingray, E-Ray, Z06, and ZR1. Hey everyone, our friends over at the Chip Miller Amyloidosis Foundation is now offering a brand new 2025 C8 Corvette ZR1 with the beautiful ZTK performance package and carbon fiber wheels in a beautiful Sebring orange. And so click on one of these links that's in the description or the pinned comment, and that'll bring you to this page right here that we're on. Go ahead and click on one of these donation amounts, and you will see that because you are a Brink of Speed watcher, you get 50% more for your tickets. Go ahead and fill out all your information here, click continue. Then you will fill out your credit card information and you will be all entered to win. And your donations go to an amazing cause. Chip Miller is the one who actually started Corvettes of Carlisle in Carlisle, Pennsylvania. And he got the amyloidosis disease and was gone within about 3 months. And so this goes to that foundation to find a cure. But ladies and gentlemen, good luck on this new ZR1. I cannot wait to see who wins. Hello everyone and welcome back to Brink of Speed. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for pressing that play button and joining me today. It's finally here. GM has just dropped the official interior reveal for the 2026 lineup, and let me tell you, it's turning heads and it is quite stunning. From the materials to the tech upgrades, this is definitely not the same cabin that we were used to. In this video, I'll be diving deep into everything. Design changes, new features, hidden details, and what this means for the future of GM's interiors. Whether you are a die-hard Chevy fan or just love next-gen automotive design, you're going to want to see this. So if you're excited about this, smash that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, and let's jump right into it.
The overall design goal for the new Corvette interior was to take what we had before and really enhance the experience. There's so much attention to detail in the way all the different parts and pieces of the interior come together. We've got these beautiful materials, and then we've contrasted that with these beautiful displays and all this technology that helps make it very accessible to the driver. Everything about the car is just built around the driver experience. So it's just all of these details together really combine to form this beautiful sense of luxury.
All right, so the first thing that I want to discuss today is an obvious feature on the outside. There's a couple of new features, but this is a sunroof, ladies and gentlemen, that we're looking at on a brand new ZR1. You can tell that this is a ZR1 because of the front hood scoop. But yeah, this is a sunroof. Unless this is something new that's replacing the transparent roof and it's completely different, it looks just like a sunroof. I don't know if this functions like a sunroof though. I don't know if it's electric and it goes in and out. I would highly doubt that. But I think we're looking at either a new type of roof they're going to call a sunroof, or this is, like I said, the replacement for the transparent roof. So that's the first thing I wanted to show you. Exciting stuff. Now this is the interior of an E-Ray, and I've got a couple of features to show you here besides the obvious of the front screens here being completely different than what we have currently. We've got the new cup holders over here on the right. This brand new level 2 carbon fiber, as you can see, is going to block that grab handle. So that's going to be something you're going to need to consider if you want the level 2 carbon fiber, because you're no longer going to have that grab handle. This wall is quite a bit shorter than the current wall that we have of buttons. So it will still separate you from the passenger, but not quite as much as what we have currently. This is no longer the mode selector, obviously. This is now a charging port for your phone. You'll see that later in this video coming up. This is now the new mode selector, and when I do the top-down view, you'll see that this is the front camera and this is the front lift. Also, over here on the E-Ray, you used to have a couple of buttons. One was to stop the start-stop feature of the engine turning off and on at lights, and it also had the quick charge of the battery. Now that quick charge of the battery is right here on the actual steering wheel. This is the interior of a Stingray, and it looks beautiful. Wait till you see the next photo. So this is classy in my opinion. I'm really glad that GM upgraded the interior like this. The dash just looks completely different than it ever has. This section was wide open. You could see behind the front dash screen and also, or the front gauge cluster screen, and also this infotainment center, or infotainment screen. Now you've got this beautiful leather backing on it and this new look on top of the gauge cluster. And by the way, it looks like you still can charge a phone back here on the waterfall area. Interesting. So you have a couple of places to charge your phone. Now this, you'll notice, is a top-down view, but it's also a brand new interior color. So it looks like we're getting one new color, and this, in my opinion, is gorgeous. I will definitely be looking at this at my next build, whatever that may be. But it looks like a white color with actual orange stitching, and then a dark gray color. And if you get the competition seats, you're also gonna get black on that. So you got a three-toned seat, white, black, and gray. Absolutely beautiful. In this next picture, you'll see even more clearly that you've got a three-tone look on the seat. On the doors, you've got a two-tone look with the white and the dark gray. And then the orange stitching, in my opinion, is just beautiful on the inside of that interior. You've got the new buttons here for your climate control. And as you can see here, this is the new grab handle, and it was clearly covered up in this photo here of the level 2 carbon fiber. So unless that's a optical illusion, I believe that's still carbon fiber going straight down to there. Even in this ZR1 photo, it still looks like it is covered up, but maybe not. Maybe that is a clear view to the passenger side, and maybe you're not getting that covered up. So maybe it was just that last photo that made it look that way. This is making it look more like you've got a grab handle still. So that's good news in my opinion. A nice view from outside the cockpit looking at a ZR1 convertible there. All right, here's another one that I want to play for you. It shows a lot more detail. Here's your phone going on that new charger. This is what I really wanted to show you though, is the screen. So there's quite a few new options that you can put on your infotainment screen, and I really like this. Now let me know what you think in the comments below about this particular screen, the LSD screen coupling, the percentage. I'm really curious to know what you guys think about that. The side screen over here is really awesome. You're going to be able to put a lot of different information screens up on that. So very cool stuff. Now this, I wanted to go over in full detail with you. This is a great explanation where you can actually see what these PTM track management settings are doing. So when you're on wet, you have full traction control and stability control on. You go down to dry, it takes off one of the stability controls and one of the traction control settings. Go down to sport, and it removes the traction, one of the traction control levels. Go down to race 1 and no more stability control and the same traction control. Go down to race 2 and all of a sudden you have almost no traction control. And you go down to full pro setting and you have 0 stability control and 0 traction control. This is your new mode selector, so you're going to be toggling up and down for park, neutral, drive, reverse. Look at this beautiful layout. These screens are high resolution. The contrast is beautiful. I'm loving it. So much better looking than the current screens that we have. Also here you'll see that there's a brand new USB-C port there right next to the grab handle, so that's nice. Also, you'll notice that this is a Hey Google, so it's kind of like a Siri. You can talk to your screen now and your car will do whatever you're wanting it to do, to an extent, I'm guessing. This is also really cool. They give you full control over this infotainment screen where you can check air filter percentage, battery percentage. You can actually spin the car. Looks like it's a 3D model. So very cool stuff here. And again, as you can see on the steering wheel of the E-Ray, you now have the Charge Plus button. I really think that's a great idea, because when it was over here on the side of the car, it was hard to see. You had to, while you were driving, just reach down there and feel and hope you push the right button. The new cup holders, you cannot cover them up anymore. I don't necessarily like that. I'm not sure if we're getting a new type of leather or not. I think the Napa is very nice, and that's what we're seeing if you ask me. Also, I do like the new LED layout with the cup holders. There's a blue tint on all of the buttons. There's a blue tint, as you can see. I like the blue tint from the infotainment center and also down in the floorboard. And then when you look at the window buttons and controls, they are lit up with blue as well. Now here we have the second exterior new feature, and this is on the E-Ray. So as you can see here, you're getting a new 3-stanchion high wing on the E-Ray. This was never available before. It's something that I always complained about with the E-Ray. You're spending $130,000 on this car, and somehow it's not coming with any kind of feature for a high wing spoiler, or for a higher spoiler, or for a high wing. And as you can see, it's very wide. I would say it's the same width as the Z06 spoiler, or high wing, I'm sorry. So that changes the game for the Stingray for sure, or for the E-Ray for sure. You can actually drive that car around now looking a little bit more like the Z06 than it already currently does. So I think the two new exterior features are the sunroof and the high wing on the E-Ray. So here you have the beautiful view of the rear. I really like that it's only 3 stanchions instead of 4 like on the Stingray. That to me looks a lot more classy and actually more like a supercar. All right, so let me know your thoughts in the comments below of the new exterior features. Let me know if that's something that you are definitely looking forward to on your E-Ray. Let me know if you're looking forward to having a new sunroof on the Corvette for the very first time. I don't think we have ever had a sunroof. They've had, you know, the Targa top, and on the C3 we had T-tops. So this is something brand new. Let me know if that interests you at all. Also, let me know if the new interior is something that you're gonna wait for. I'd be curious to know if you're going to order a 2025 and say, you know what, I don't need that new interior, or if this is stopping you from putting your order in with the 2025 and you definitely want the new 2026 interior. Also, let me know who's getting the new gray and white interior with the orange stitching. And we'll see if GM will let you do the red and blue stitching in that interior as well, because I think both of those would look great in there, not just the orange. Also, the yellow stitching would look great. But that's it, folks. That is your new 2026 interior and exterior options. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Also, help me reach my goal of 100,000 subscribers by the end of this year. As you know, only 30% of you are subscribed to the channel. So do me a favor and smash that red subscribe button. I hope each and every one of you have a wonderful rest of your day, and we'll see you guys out on the road.